Hey Mike, you're being profiled. What's going on, everybody? LT with Horsepower Everyday. I want to take a moment to talk about a video that I recently watched by Mike, also known as StreetSpeed717. Now, like a lot of people who subscribe to his channel, I'm a fan of Mike's channel. Him and Nick, Guitar Armageddon ZL1, Andy over there with DiabloFormulaRacing. I'm a big fan of those guys. I like the stuff they do. I like their videos. You know, it's just an all-around good show for us car folk. But one of the videos I just watched today, where he posted about the multiple tickets he's gotten, I don't know, it kind of struck a chord with me. I don't really know how to put it. I honestly watched it and proceeded to get increasingly upset about the situation, especially when Mike was talking about getting pulled over in his Zebra Corvette, and the cop comes up and tells him to raise the tint. Now, this is apparently the same cop who already pulled him over for previous incidents. But when you're rolling with the windows down, what would make someone think to come up to you, pull you over, you're rolling around, you're not speeding, you already have the windows down, but then tells you to roll them up? And clearly, if this person has seen him before, and this is the same person who's giving him tickets, clearly this is profiling. Clearly this person sees his car, knows there's stuff wrong with it, and I'm wondering if it's like the end of the month when this stuff happens, because we're kind of still early, the 9th day in May. So this could have happened before around the early parts of May, or maybe the end of April, depending on when he actually recorded it. But seriously, this guy is profiling him. I have an issue with that because there are so many other crimes out there that could be done. Now, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against law enforcement. I support law enforcement. I understand they're trying to uphold the law and protecting us and serving us across this country. I get it, except for the bad ones who, well, we're just not going to get into that. This is a car show. If I get into topics like race and Trayvon Martin type conversations, we're going to have a problem. But let's focus back to where we need to be. There are so many other crimes that are going on that this person could be consumed with. Now, mind you, I understand they're doing their job, but at the same time, this person seems to be fixated on Mike. I don't know. Maybe there's a personal thing going on with him. I'm not sure, but he seems to constantly pick this dude out, and I'm kind of having, you know, a bit of an issue with it. I think it's a bit unfair. You know, for us car enthusiasts who like doing things to their car, improving their car, making their car better than how it came, stock out of the showroom floor, this kind of is a bit of an issue. Now, I understand there are scenarios depending on, in terms of like your tint and those kind of things where, you know, if you're approaching the vehicle and you can't see the person in the car, there's a bit of a danger there. I totally understand it. But in this particular scenario, the man had his windows down. And in this particular scenario, when he's going on an on-ramp, the cop literally pulls to the side, waits for him to go by, and then puts the lights on him. He wasn't speeding. As a matter of fact, a car in front of him was actually messing with their speed, changing their speed, accelerating, decelerating, you know, and that was probably more of a danger than having tint on your windows, but the windows are down. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous. I get they're trying to do their job, but this person is clearly has a target on Mike. Now, you can sit there and you can say, hey, StreetSpeed717, you know, change your wrap, maybe lighten up your tint, make some changes so the cops stay off you. And that would probably be a sensible statement. But if it was really that big of a deal, they would enforce these things, not just at the person driving the cars, but at the people selling these products and getting them put on. People are actually buying this stuff to sell it. I don't get if it's that big of a deal. I mean, it's kind of like, take for example, drugs. You know, cocaine, let's start with that. You know, there was a big crack when they wanted to get drugs and cocaine off the streets, wherever it was, although it didn't completely work. But when there was a big enforcement of that, they didn't just crack down on the folks that were doing it. They went after the folks that were selling it, that was trading it, that was pushing it, that was making millions of dollars off of it because they wanted it gone. You know, so, and even now it's not gone. But there have been examples and things put in place so people would know if they decide to go this route, it comes with a big hefty price because they've done all this stuff in place. No one's going after design shops or tent stores where they say, hey, I got this tent here, you know, why don't you put this limo tent on? It doesn't make a lot of sense. If they wanted to really crack down on this tent issue, they'd be going after the folks that actually have it and are selling it. There'd be stakeouts for, hey, this tent shop here has got 5% tint, that's illegal. We're gonna go raid their store, and if they've still got that 5% tint, people are going to jail. Come on. If this was really that big of a deal, there would be much more in place than fines. So I don't really get it. I honestly am a little frustrated by it. I'm not gonna say I'm angry, I'm not gonna say I'm irate. I think it's a bit insensible. I think it's a bit out of hand, especially when someone is blatantly targeting someone. So all I can really say about this is, hey, Mike, I support you. I love your channel. You know, you do great work. You know, I'm just a little, you know, YouTuber here in Maryland trying to build up, trying to get to where folks like you're at, be able to do great things with my vehicle. You know, like you, I love domestic vehicles. I've had some imports, don't get me wrong, but I have come to love my car, my domestic Chevy vehicle. I think this would be great for discussion. I wasn't sure if I wanted to say it. I think this would be great for discussion, maybe put in some change, maybe push for some change. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here a little bit because what do you do with these kind of situations? What do you do with things of such a minor nature? That's just my thought, you know. But I certainly hope that the tickets get reduced. I know Mike mentioned he's going to change the wrap at some point. He didn't say when, but I certainly hope he at least either puts if he doesn't change the wrap to something else and just leaves it yellow as it is, that he at least puts, you know, clear wrap on it or something to protect it, because it's a gorgeous car. And honestly, if I had the money, I would get the S717 Corvette, but I'm not there yet. I'm working on it. Give me some time. Let me build up. Let me get this journey going and get to those goals that I want to get to, you know. But that's really it for me. I certainly hope Mike and Nick and Andy and the guys up there at 717 don't have to go through this stuff on a regular basis. But hey, you know how life is. When you succeed, people always want to harp on your success. But you get support from down here in Maryland, 2 hours away. Hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick rant. I am really running late for this workout. I'm trying to go get it in. I'm sure my trainer's going to be pissed at me because I'm already 5 minutes late. But you know, this is what happens. But anyway, I'm out. Everybody have a great day. Have a great evening. I hope you're all doing well. Take care. And as always, it's about that horsepower.